Morning, y'all. Christy here. It is Monday, November 28th, 2022. I am checking in for my accountability post. I took the weekend off from posting and spent time with my family, my girls, and my husband. My oldest daughter was down from College Station. She lives there, works there. And so to me, it was more important to spend each day present in the moment with my family. So I chose not to do my videos. I still completed my accountability tasks each day, and my affirmations, but I just chose not to do a video because like I said, I was present and in the moment with my family, and that was very important to me. So that's why I'm just now getting back to my videos. Everything's back to its normal routine. And anyways, I just really enjoyed being in those moments and not worrying about anything. I still read my books and still made steps towards my goal and my personal excellence journey, but at the same time kind of disconnected from technology. So it was actually a revitalizing weekend, and I was thankful for it. But one thing I've been thinking about from Friday, I listened to my podcast that I like to listen to, the Real AF, the one that I told you that is absolutely amazing. But if you're easily offended or your feelings get hurt and you don't like controversial topics, then do not listen to it, because it's not everyone's cup of tea. But he was talking about loving what you do. Is it okay to loathe it some days? And in my opinion, it is. It just depends on, to me, the amount of loathe or dislike that you have for what you're doing, or the deep desire to pursue something else that influences whether you stay or whether you go. And that's kind of like what he was saying as well. Like, if you have no passion for it anymore, then you're not ever going to love it. But if it's just situational, whether it's due to an unexpected circumstance that arose, or a personal struggle that you're dealing with that makes you or takes you off course of your passion just momentarily, then it's still your ultimate passion, so you still need to pursue it. Don't quit. And he kind of made reference to the 75 hard challenge and saying, that you're not supposed to love every day of it, and you loathe it getting out of bed because you know what you have to do and you don't want to do it, or you don't feel like doing it, but yet you do it and you don't quit. So if it's something like that, then of course you pursue it. But if it's something that your heart's not in and you're just doing it as a means to an end, or a paycheck, then if you're truly not passionate about it, then pursue something else, because there's nothing worse than doing something when your heart's not in it, because it's not fair to the others that you work with and that are around you. It's not fair to them to subject them to that mentality that you have and that deep load that you have, because that negative energy is going to dampen the spirits of others that are around you. So in my personal journey, it wasn't fair to, my cohorts if I wasn't passionate about something, and it wasn't fair to keep subjecting them to my negative energy. And so my heart wasn't in it anymore. So it was only fitting that, I pursued my passion and stop projecting my negativity on those around me, because they were so passionate, or they truly found this was their calling, and it wasn't mine anymore, and that's okay. You know, you don't always have to have one calling. You can have multiple callings, and you can be driven down multiple roads and paths. It's just, I see it's detrimental to continue in a path that doesn't bring you joy or happiness, because it really does affect your entire world. And, you know, like this 75 hard, you know, there's some days I don't want to do it, and I don't love it. I loathe it. I hate it. And it's not easy. And, you know, it's annoying having to structure out your day to make sure you get all of your 5 critical tasks in before the day ends. Or it's 10 o'clock at night and you realize, okay, I still have one more 45-minute session, and you don't want to do it. You know, I found myself in that predicament, you know, Friday and Saturday night, where, you know, I'd spent the majority of the day with my girls, you know, vegging out or decorating the house for Christmas. And before I know it, it's 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, and I've still got to get a 45-minute exercise in before midnight. And I don't want to do it. I'm tired, or I didn't feel like it. But at that moment, I loathed it and I didn't want to do it. But I had to do it, you know, because I do really believe in this challenge and believe what it's done for me. Believe in what it's done for me. And I don't want to ruin that progress by regressing. So, you know, I don't love it every minute. And it is burdensome, and I don't like it some days. You know, I'm more than halfway through. I think I'm on day 42, or I don't remember. You know, kind of lose count. And I just know that I'm halfway through it. But like I was saying, you don't have to love it. But I still believe in it, and I'm passionate about its purpose. So there's no option for me to quit. I don't feel like quitting, and I don't feel like saying, yeah, you've done half of it, pat on the back, good job, now go do something else. No, I still believe in it, which is why I push through those difficult times. And, you know, when I decided to finally come to terms with my professional life, you know, and sit down with myself and have that conversation, am I really still in love with what I'm doing? And part of me was, but then the majority of me was not. And so that little bit that I still had that was passionate wasn't enough to keep pursuing. And it was time to accept that and own it, and, you know, cut ties and go down, then follow the path where my heart was. And that's what I'm choosing to do. But, you know, I'm a work in progress. It's a work in progress. And anything worth having is, you know, worth pursuing and worth taking the time and the dedication to pursue it. And I'm all in. You know, I don't have any other option. I don't want another option. It is all in, and I'm going and pursuing, and no matter how difficult it is, or, you know, I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Some days it gets clouded or covered. It's my passion, so I pursue. And it's worth it to me, because it's what I truly believe in and what I'm passionate about now. And I want to be the best version of myself. And I'm going to do anything and everything to do it. Which is, you know, why I'm so dedicated. Because there's no other option for me. And the other option is to be who I was, and that's not good enough for me. I'm not okay with that. And I'm not going to accept that. And that's okay that I was the way I was. It made me who I am today. It showed me my flaws, the areas that I needed to work on and become comfortable with, and the skills that I may have been lacking, and accepting. It made me very accepting of myself and not so critical of myself. And, you know, it's teaching me how to find joy in the little things, and that's what I lost sight of. And so, you know, like I was saying, that, you know, like even on this journey to personal excellence, regardless of the 75-day challenge, you know, this journey is difficult and I do not always love it. And, you know, some days you wake up and you're like, why? Or do you have the drive to continue forward? And my answer is always yes. Because like I said, this is what I'm truly passionate about, and this is what I believe in. And there's no other option for me. This is, you know, it for me. This is what I want, have always wanted, but was just too afraid, and or just didn't think I knew how. And I don't necessarily know how, but I'm not afraid to try now. So, you know, that's a little bit of what's going on in my mind. I'm tired of getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I do not know. I put off all over me, yet they're still attacking me. But I just wanted to say happy Monday. You know, I'm still here. I just took the weekend off. It was much needed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember, become a champion. You're great. I believe in you. You matter. Your happiness matters. Do something that makes you happy. Do something that makes you uncomfortable. And learn to love yourself. Life's too short. All right, I will see y'all tomorrow. And no, I don't have my quote. I have so many that I don't know which one I want. So I will probably post it as a post on Facebook or Instagram. But have a great day. The day's just getting started. See y'all tomorrow. Delete regrets, hit reset, and unleash your new mindset. Bye, y'all.